Welcome, my friends. What we have today is some Town Hall 10 3-star attacks using Queen Walk, Valkyrie, and Bowler Walk as well. Thank you to the Ancient Rulers. This is a clan from Australia. They were on the channel. One of the guys here, this attacker, the king, and he's like, hey, come record some video. They were super nice. So if you're a clan in if you're a player in Australia, or if you just want to join a clan, give these guys a go. I'll link their clan ID in the description. Anyways, Queen Walk strategy against near max base, not quite. Some of the troop levels are maxed out. I mean, defensive structures, but bringing in the Queen Walk, he didn't really need to use his ability there. I probably just would have used a rage, if anything, and the lure. If you notice at the beginning, didn't need the lure. If you're gonna break in the wall breakers, you don't need to waste 2 hogs on that lure. Just have the queen go in, and then she'll lure him herself, and that's okay. You can do a rage and still be okay with that. Now, brought in that healer, you could tell because one of his healers went down for the air trap, but still has 2 healers left for the bowlers, and already at the beginning, not the greatest in the sense yet you have a couple of those air traps taking down those healers, so it could be very dangerous for your queen. Now, mind you, this strategy really is, there's no golems. It's Valkyries and bowlers all together in the clan castle. Now, on this one, he brought 2 jump, and that was very smart, and you'll see why the 2 jump are very helpful. Now, I'm not a huge Valkyrie fan. I mean, sometimes they're good on certain bases, but when I bring you some fails from this same attacker, you'll know why sometimes they can be a little dangerous. But on this type of base, where it's kind of clumped together, you can get to those Inferno Towers kind of quickly. Not the best base design, by the way. It works out pretty well for you. So, here comes the Valkyries. Drop those jump again before your kill squad comes in. He was late on the jump. Those split-second decisions could make a huge difference. There was the second jump. Now, if he didn't have the second jump, what that's going to mean is those Valkyries would have pathed probably to the Wizard Tower there to the north and not gone to the Inferno Tower right away. So that's why the second jump really was helpful to get to that Inferno Tower. Again, if this was a more anti-3-star base, it would be even harder using Valkyries. But you can tell, even with this bad base design, and yes, it's not totally maxed out, there's not many troops left. All his healers are down except one. They all died. So very dangerous, no queen ability. So it really came down to the wire. If something happened, maybe some more double giant bombs. He didn't have any double giant bombs. If they were located there in better placements, those Valkyries would have died even quicker. But still, solid attack from the king. I like the strategy. Haven't used this and might start using it. Now here is a ring type base. You've probably seen this base with this strategy, and this is actually a good strategy to use, or bring a golem instead of all bowlers to create the funnel. The bowler could, the golem can provide a little more tanking necessary. So I think there was a mistake here, and this is why the audible is extremely important to be able to, I've made a video of making split-second decisions. So I think he wanted the queen to probably path north. And for him to do that, he would have not needed to brought in some wall breakers. So see, the queen decided to path east instead of west, and I think he wanted the queen to path west north. That's where his bowlers are, but it didn't happen. So if that happens, if the queen makes a crazy plan, she doesn't go where you want it, then you need to be able to bring in those bowlers on this eastern army compartments side. Do you see where the queen is pathing? That's where you bring in the bowlers at the army camp to the east there, right at the edge of the screen on the right, and then you would bring in the Valkyries into the core. But he didn't call the audible, and that's, I'm not saying I would or many would, but you need to have that game plan, because what happened is, look at how many Valkyries circled the base because the funnel wasn't there. The king went around, and at least 4 or 5 Valkyries went into those gold storages and didn't take down the Inferno Tower, and of course, the raid is over. If he had brought in his kill squad with the queen, I think this 3-star could have happened. It would have been tough because it's a max Town Hall 10, but his odds would have gone way up. So just be aware of that. Have a game plan for if you're pathing, if your funnel doesn't work out, have that game plan to back it up with something different. Here is, now we're going to do a 3-star attack again. Yes, this is a lower Town Hall base, so definitely not maxed out. But still, these bases can pose a big threat. A lot of people still have trouble 3-starring even non-max Town Hall 10 bases, because Inferno Towers are extremely powerful and they can do a lot of damage. So on this attack, you have to be aware, if you're going to come in on that single target Inferno side, you need to be aware the Queen cannot get in range of that single target Inferno. If she does, you either have to freeze it or bring an extra or use her ability. Taking the clan castle here, just a standard dragon there and the loons, no big deal. Putting the poison down with the rage, and let's see how it goes. I think this is a 3-star attack. I can't remember. It was on the replay. Either way, we'll see what happens if it's a 3-star or not. It might not be a 3-star because I think the Queen does actually die pretty soon if she doesn't stay alive. Anyways, here comes the Valkyries. You can tell exactly what he's doing, using the bowlers to funnel, and then the bowlers will come. Some will go into the core, and then the rest will go, some will go on the outside. So not a bad strategy at all. The Valkyries are there, taking down all that structures in the middle, and the Inferno Tower will maybe go down. Not the jump. Sadly, they went to the king instead. The queen goes down. No, this is the failed. This is a failed attack. Yes, this is the fail. Forgive me, this is not the 3-star, and the reason this one failed, and this is the danger of the Valkyries. Well, the queen died. I mean, you can't have the queen. When you do a queen walk, you cannot have her die or you're not going to win. I mean, you can tell already you're not going to get the 3-star. If you kept the queen alive, with an extra rage would have been important, or saved her, ability, or somehow helped her stay alive. The 3-star would have happened, but not here. Ran out of time, not enough structures down, but keep that queen going. Here's the 3-star. So I started with the fail. Here's the third 3-star attack, and same sort of strategy, using Valkyries, bowlers, no golem, but make sure you keep the queen alive. This is a tougher base, not maxed again, as well. So he's going to lure the clan castle to make sure it goes down, and going to use some hogs to do that as well. Now, you wouldn't necessarily need to bring hogs. If you want the queen to break in, she could have just broken in and lured her herself, but he wanted the queen to walk around the outside of the base, and that's okay. If you want to do that, that's your game plan. Nothing wrong with that. That ensures that she won't get stuck in the middle on those Inferno Towers too soon. And as I did a video called Let the Queen Walk. Let the queen walk. 3-starring, if you let her walk just long enough, it makes a huge difference. You don't want to bring in your kill squad too soon before she hasn't taken enough structures down. Again, another smart strategy, putting a poison on the enemy king. That's a very good thing to do. If you put poison on a king or a queen, you really won't have to use a rage. And it keeps your queen alive as well. Here comes the bowlers there to the east, just out of the screen. Going to do, again, that bowler walk. So it's a queen walk and a bowler walk at the same time, and then Valkyries in the core. Very smart. With these ring-type bases, this is a good strategy to use. You can use the Go Hobo strategy, but using this queen walk and bowler walk together, or just a straight queen walk, is very well, because see what the Valkyries do in the core is they take down all those structures, and since the Inferno Towers are together, it really annihilates them. So a little misplacement on the rage. He placed it a little bit too soon. You can tell that because it wasn't quite in the center there, and so they didn't get the full effect. But still, nonetheless, gonna take down this base pretty easily. Got some bowlers still alive. The king has his ability, and the main thing, the queen is still up with healers and the ability. So very nicely done from the king. A great attack. Again, check this clan out. I'm going to show you a lot of different attacks here, different strategies. Actually, the same strategy, but just different kind of attacks and fails and 3-stars. So I really like providing fails. Fails help me a lot because I can understand what went wrong and what went right. So let me find the attack I want to use. I'm just going to show some random attacks here at the end, but don't worry, guys. Stick there and with me. This is another Queen Walk, Bowler Walk, same sort of thing. This is now a maxed base, and this is why this is the danger of Valkyries. This is a super compartmentalized base. It's still not the greatest base design, but it's way better than the ones before as far as compartmentalized, and this is what causes Valkyries to be extremely not one of my favorite strategies, because either you have to bring extra jump for the Valkyries, or you just have to get lucky with their pathing, and hopefully they'll go and not kind of get distracted and go around the base. So the game plan here, kind of similar thing as before. You let the queen do her thing. You're bringing the bowlers on the side, and Valkyrie's kind of in the core. Again, you don't really need that lure with those hogs. It's kind of a wasted troop unless you want her to walk. I would have brought wall breakers in. The queen would have taken down the enemy queen plus the clan castle without wasting hogs. It's just troop space wasted. So you don't need to do that. Just be aware. It's just don't need to do it. Save yourself some space. Bring some extra bowlers. Bring some extra Valkyries instead of those hogs. Again, why would this one fail? Just too many compartments for these Valkyries. Valkyries are strong, but see, they get stuck on walls very quickly. And without hogs on the back end, see, he has no hogs on the back end. So those back end, the northern structures you see there where that expo is, the cannon, some of the wizard towers, they are just causing so much damage to the Valkyries and the king that it doesn't even matter. Plus, would have gotten a 3-star if he cleared out the clan castle. You see, the clan castle was not totally taken down. So the hogs didn't even do their full job. But would it have mattered? Would he have gotten the 3-star anyway? I don't think so. Yes, they're causing tons of damage, but look how much structures there are, and only a queen walk, and the Valkyries wouldn't have gotten too much because there's so many compartments. That's why if you had hogs in the back end, they'll take down those kind of outer structures. So just something to be aware of. I know certain people like certain attack strategies, and that's fine. I just prefer using hogs on the back end. You can do a Valkyrie hog, Govaho. You can do the Gohobo, which is my favorite, or Govabo, Valkyries and bowlers. This is just a fun attack. I thought I would show it because I haven't seen miners. I mean, miners on a Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11. Now, this is a weak Town Hall 11. If he had used bowlers, I think he could have 3-starred it. Well, actually, no, he couldn't have 3-starred it. His hero levels are so low. I just wanted to show it to you because it's such a unique attack in the sense the attacking heroes are really low, and he's bringing in max miners, and he gets the 2-star. I mean, with this kind of low heroes, the 2-star is probably actually a good thing and a good win. But anyways, I haven't seen miners used post-update in a long time, so just like, hey, I'll just record this for fun. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Halo. Halo. Hello. Hello. Okra. Boom, 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 boom.